Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So last time we cleared up Soldier's Peak, and now we're just gonna head back to our camp, and then I'm gonna come back here. It should then open up the
I shall do
storage
it.
system and Levy's shop, I guess. Or at least the Dryden family shop. I'm not sure if it's
I
Levy
lied to you,
specifically,
you know,
but...
about why I left Orlais.
Oh? Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me? Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted for what?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
How did she betray you?
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them, didn't you?
My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
What do you mean?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Who's they?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How did you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
And so you came to Ferelden, Lothering.
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
Something I can help with?
I don't know.
Yes? What's on your mind?
No. Okay. Let's just do this here. Oh, Sten, you can use all that. I'm not gonna put it on you. Oh, you don't have any gloves. Put that on. Okay. Oh, Alistair, I think I can equip, yeah, okay, I can. Okay, so that on, put that on. And put that on. And go back to Sten. On that. Put on that. You already have that on. And that. Okay. Alright. So let's chat with Bowden.
If there's anything I can do for you, please,
Yes.
please tell me.
Let me see your words.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
Oh, we'll sell the crossbow. Keep those. Keep that. Hang on to that for now. Sell one of those. Do I need these? I don't think I'm gonna need that, so I'm gonna get rid of it. 399, 510, 16 strength. Get rid of one of these. And we're gonna sell both of those. And, okay. So, let's... Stein, you got anything new to say?
You called.
No? Okay.
As you wish.
Alright. Talk to you later. Sir Buns? No. Okay, bet you. He's so cute. Okay. Let's go back to
Very
Soldier's
well.
Peak for a second here. Alistair,
Yes.
Morgan,
Indeed.
and Sir Buns. Okay. Alright, so we've got a storage system. We can put stuff in. I'm going to store this. Acid coating, death root, venom. I'm gonna store the flame rune, electricity. Gonna hang on to that. We're gonna store these 3 gifts, 'cause can't use them yet. I'm gonna store these gifts too. And what else can I store? Hang on to that. Hang on to those. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna store for now. Now we're gonna talk to Letty.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Okay, did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged, it gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Alright, what you got? Take that. Oh wait, I just sold that. Shoot, that was dumb. Okay. Anyways, take this, take this. Take these. And they have 5. Okay. I will take... I think I'll take these. Maybe I'll take 6 of them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make money, so I can buy that. Okay, I'll go with that for now. Thank you, good sir. Can't talk to you. Can I talk to you?
Once the Dryden's were strong. We will be again one day.
Over there. There he is. Okay, so this is the smith. Look at the dog running around.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
I love discounts. You're Levy's brother? Not much of a family resemblance.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life. Getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong.
You're a weaponsmith then?
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
Cool, can I see your wares? Okay. So we've got reinforced equipment. 17 strength. I have to increase. Alright, it's all pretty expensive too. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so let's leave. And we're just gonna pop into camp one more time.
I don't understand.
Oh.
You look like a woman.
Are you flirting with me, Sten?
Flirting. I don't know this word. Speak the common tongue.
I'm joking.
You are a Grey Warden.
Yes.
So it follows that you can't be a woman.
Okay. Why not?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's not a universal truth. Some women fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
They don't wish to be men. They wish to be women who fight.
Do they also wish to live on the moon?
Yes.
That's as attainable.
Oh, come now. I'm a woman, and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they?
They can.
We'll see.
Come now, Stead. Oh, he disapproves. Oh.
You called. I
Can
am
we talk
hardly
about anything
surprised.
new after that? Okay, that's a repeat.
Very well. Speak then.
Okay, no.
Then I suggest we
That's
move
fine.
on. As you wish.
Okay. So... Where's my journal? Okay, so Sten's sword, we have to go to Lake Calenhad. Blackstone Irregulars, we have to go to Redcliffe and Denerim. And Lake Kalen had Denram in the Frostback Mountains. Okay. So I can also get a new companion and what? I missed something? In Soldier's Peak. Okay, hang on. Let's make that active for now. Let's go back to Soldier's Peak for one more time.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's just... I missed something, clearly.
What can I do for you, Warden?
Okay. Map. Let's just look around for a little bit here. Can't go there. I already looked at that. Nothing there. Let's just go inside, maybe. I thought there was a chest or something over here. No. Maybe we can talk to Avernus. Maybe he's got something interesting to share. Come on. No. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. That's not what I wanted. Journal. Okay. Let's get Shale. We're just gonna do we're probably gonna do most of the DLC first. Just cause it's mostly, just for getting like special extra companions and equipment and stuff. So it's not like, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, let's go to Soldier's Pass. Got ambushed.
Will you stop eating?
Let's listen.
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Okay, let's keep listening.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Okay, let's rush them and bring your own ambush.
Enemies approaching! Back!
As you say. I shall do it.
That's it!
Very well.
You asked for it!
You will learn to fear me. There is no glory in bloodshed, as you say. Now we get our hands dirty. Too easy.
And stay down.
Come, let us end this! Delightful!
It shall be done.
Run while you can!
It is begun. It shall be
Grumpy
done.
Bandit. Nice
Look
name.
there, a cunning trap.
What? Okay, whatever. Wouldn't disarm. That's great. Let's go to this chest. Oh, there's more.
Damn you! Now we get our hands dirty.
This one.
Watch out! I am your death. It shall be done. No mercy. Get up! Cross me and you shall pay. As you say. It's a trap.
I can't disarm that trap. Can I disarm this one? No. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go this way.
Look there, a cunning trap. Very well.
Yeah, well, whatever. Let's leave. Okay, so we got
It is
some
begun.
death root. And we got some more elf root. We got Felix. Hello, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Ah, waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. Freezing! Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I am Miss Dragon, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence, the low price? What do you say?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
What does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one. Yes?
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Okay, and if it doesn't...
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Okay. Great. Let's see. Let's get more elf fruit. And get out of here. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Honleith? Honleith? However you want to say it. Oh, ambush! It's okay, bud.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Okay, not an ambush, but... we get meteor metal ore. Awesome. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's it, so let's leave. Okay. So we are now going to
It shall be done.
kill some darkspawn.
There! More of the fiends ahead! Miss! No!
And I see my textures are acting up again. Wonderful. Oh well.
The darkspawn have sensed us! Come, let us end this! There is no glory in bloodshed. Too easy! You will learn to fear me! Don't give them the advantage!
Okay, so I think I have to get Olaf's key to unlock that. Let's see, what else?
It is begun. I am your death! Oh, this should be good. Cross me and you shall pay! As you say.
Let's grab some glory!
Very well.
That's so much blood.
Bloodied bronze key. Okay. Maybe it opens that chest. Let's go look.
It is begun.
It does. Olaf's prized cheese knife and a small flawed lightning crystal. Okay. So, let's see this. 5, 6. 4 and 4, 4. Okay. 7, 2. Take that one. Alright, let's go, get this golem working. The basket is almost empty. Most of the bird seed seems to have been used. I think it says something about feeding the birds or something. I don't know. I missed it. Haha. The statue appears to be inert. Continue.
What we are looking at is a golem. It would appear it is defunct, though there may be a way to revive it yet.
On close inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be of dwarven make. Dulefgar. Activate golem. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Continue. Okay. So now we're going to go in here.
It is begun.
Take that. And
It shall be done.
Take that.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly. I am your dog. Your time to die.
Okay,
Tear them apart. You will not win. Back.
you asked for it.
It is begun.
Oh, there, it's loading now. I was wondering why. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just half the textures aren't loading for no reason. Great game. Alright, let's take that. Goodness. Take that. That. This is so bad.
It is begun.
Take that. Maybe I'm gonna save and reload. See if we can fix this. So I'll just go back to the main menu. And we'll resume. And we'll see if that fixed it. Oh yeah, it's looking a little better. Okay then. So nothing here.
There! More of the thieves ahead! Tear them apart! Another battle! Missed!
It is begun. It is begun.
Oh, haha, it still didn't fix the blood though.
I am exhausted.
Wait, are you? Okay. Let's just die. Oh, or I can die. That's cool. Whoops! Yeah, ow. Load last save. Okay, wow. What's happening? My game crashed. And, so now, we have to redo some stuff.
You will learn to fear me. Miss! Quickly, we must fight! I am armed.
Alistair, heal yourself. Alistair, pull back. What are you doing? Oh, okay, you're gonna die.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
What is that? Oh, this guy.
As you say.
Causing all the problems.
And you shall stay. Rest.
Is that everybody?
It is begun. I shall do it.
That.
Very well.
Ah,
I'll wait
no.
your command.
Don't talk to Morgan. Morgan, your head's in the way. Come on, go around. Go up.
It shall be done.
Okay, let's save. And keep going here.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? to save us?
Oh, pardon me. No, I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I bought a control rod, but it doesn't work.
A control rod? Do you mean the one for Shale?
Yup.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier. I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
How do you even know she's alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
Yes, I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Okay. Morgan leveled up. Let's get you some more magic and do that. Okay, next. Let's get you tactic slot. And okay. Let's do shape-shifting. Let's fix your tactics. Morgan. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, it should work right. Or did I actually have to click save? No, it's good. Yeah, well, go with that. Okay, so I guess we'll head in. Quick thing here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
Uh-oh. So the game crashed again. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. Maybe I'll save before I enter that room.
I shall do it.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just do a manual save. Another one. Okay, let's try this again.
It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say.
Okay. Strength, dexterity, and attack. Let's swap that. And what do you got here? We'll give you that. Oh, Sir Button's leveled up. Take all that. Okay, strength. Bonuses to critical. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. We're just gonna do another save because this place is just being crazy. Okay.
Very well.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who's we? Good, you're safe. Your father was worried.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you'll want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Right. What are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome.
Ah,
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Don't you think he'll notice something out of place?
Mortals often allow themselves to be blinded by hope. They see what they wish to see. If the father hopes to see his Amalia alive and unharmed, perhaps he will.
Persuade, lie. I'll free you and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them.
Yeah,
There is
we're
a
actually
trick
gonna
to
kill
disarming
her,
the
so-
wards, but I do not know
You
it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Yeah, I hate
oh,
puzzles.
this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free.
Okay,
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
we're gonna save just in case. Again, since seeing as Amalia's dress is textured extremely wrong, like the cat for some reason is showing up on her dress, which is not supposed to look like that. Okay, so what we have to do here is line up these things so that the fire goes all the way over here.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
So, let's see here. See if I can do this. Move. Okay, we're gonna move this one. And what's this one? Which way does that one goes down there? Okay, put that
It
back
shall
for a
be done.
second. Move that one.
I shall do it.
Move that one.
Father
Very
doesn't
well.
like cats, but he never met Kitty.
This one.
I shall do it.
This one. Then we'll move this one.
Very well.
And I set myself on fire. No biggie.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his room. Isn't that awful?
Let's move. And my dog set itself on fire. Okay. Sir Buns! Stop that. Jeez. I hate this puzzle. Let's go this one.
Kitty is my best friend.
It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it.
And there goes my dog setting himself on fire again. That one goes up.
I
Sun
was
goes
thinking
over.
about the sun, silly.
Sun goes down. And I need that one. So that,
Very well.
that. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. And then I need up. I think Morgan's setting herself on fire! Okay, so let's put that one up. And that one up.
Tell me a story.
And then move that one over. Come on. Stop that.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
I need it up here too, though.
Tell me a story.
Set myself on fire again.
I shall do it.
I've I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Very well. As you say.
Kitty is my best friend.
There we go.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
I said I'd free you. I didn't say I'd let you live.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Good girl. Morgan disapproves. Oh shoot. Oh, wait, am I dying? I should pay attention. What am I doing? Betray. I don't know what's happening. Betray. Constantly dying.
Let's finish this.
For healing.
As you say.
Okay. And that is that. Anything? I don't think there was anything else to pick up down here. I don't see anything. Okay, so let's... What did I get from Kitty? I don't remember. Helm of... Yeah, we're gonna take that. And that stuff. Okay. Let's save. I'm gonna have so many saves in this area just because it doesn't like to function proper. Oh, there we go.
Now you fall! You will learn to fear me! I cannot be defeated. You cannot win! There is no glory in bloodshed.
You did it! You freed her!
Jeez.
Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's
Working
all
as
right,
intended.
Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Well then. Let's go activate Shale, shall we? I think it's this way. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see that there before. Okay. So let's do this. Dylan Harn.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Jeez. Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes? It is simply... what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
You killed your former master.
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Gollum, stop crushing my head. Ah!
Oh, jeez. I notice you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
I'm sure you are. You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Thanks for stating the complete obvious. Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I am Miss Dragon. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
It shall be. Okay, I'm not gonna add you in my party for the time being. Alistair disapproves, of course he does. Let's head back to camp.
It shall be done.
Okay, let's go talk to Shale. Anyways, also, let's do this. Okay. So, let's give you... Let's go for fire damage. And 10-8. 10-8. Okay, so let's go nature resistance. Okay, there you go, Morgan. Okay, and
Ooh, shiny.
okay. Let's go to Bodan quick.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your...
Okay. Okay, so let's go. Let's get more backpack space. I believe that's Shale's.
Ooh,
Herbert.
shiny.
Yeah, we'll name it Herbert. Why not? Whatever. All right. So there's Shale. Okay, so let's chat with Shale.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done.
Well, thank you.
So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming. I think they're so pretty.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that?
Of course.
It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Okay. Of course, Shale.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
Because I'm not human?
Oh, it's not just that. Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but it's not only that. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
There's a backhanded compliment in there somewhere. Very likely I am Dalish after all.
And that
Ooh.
must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior, but obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Okay. And we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be horrible?
It speaks.
Yes, I speak. You're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, you're good. No, stay. You're
No
quite helpful.
doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling. It speaks.
I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
Yeah, they dirty limericks. No need to get touchy. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems?
No.
Did they not sound as I do?
You just seem very animated.
I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
It's an experience, I'll give it that.
So is being drawn and quartered. Maybe I'm not the only one with a smart mouth, Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
We're not done, Shale.
It speaks.
Yes, it speaks. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Nope. Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
But what do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
So the decoration?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
But they can do other things too?
Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
I always have more. I'm told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not
Clever
non-existent.
and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
What sort of experiments?
Bah! I am no mage, and he did not explain himself to me, any more than it would explain itself to a sword. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time, I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible, I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it has nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again. It speaks.
It does. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Nope. How did you end up in Honleith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans.
I'd happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself.
But why were you out in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
His wife?
I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve.
You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Wilhelm's wife sold it, I believe.
Hag.
Do you remember anything before Honleith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Just how old are you exactly?
I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do. Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention.
Interesting. I'm done asking about
Good.
that.
I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It speaks.
I have some
It
questions.
doesn't have better things to do.
Still no. How did Wilhelm come to acquire
That
you?
part I know, as Wilhelm often bragged about it to whomever was willing to listen to him. He claimed to have found me in the deep roads. I was in the ruins of a Tig, he said, deactivated, with my control rod not far away.
You don't know why you were there?
I think I remember a battle. It was long before, and then there was darkness. Bah, in short, no, I do not remember why I was there. It makes no difference.
What was Wilhelm doing in the
It was
deep
a
roads?
hobby of his, scavenging. One of the reasons he traveled so much is that he was looking for entrances into the deep roads, old places the dwarves had long forgotten. And then he would sneak down and search for magical treasure, before anyone was the wiser.
Wouldn't that have been dangerous?
Indeed. He had spells that allowed him to remain hidden and move quickly, but he had no defense against the blight, and worried constantly that he would get sick. If any darkspawn showed themselves, he fled. More often, he would have to fight other scavengers, dwarves who had become tainted. In the end, it killed him. I mean, he found me there, right?
So if he hadn't found you...
I wouldn't have had to put up with the twit, and I would be none the wiser. I don't think I was aware while I was there. Not like in the village. Or perhaps I was. Perhaps that was the dark place, and I simply couldn't see anything. How long could even I sit in the darkness and stare out at nothing, never sleeping? Oh, I do not wish to think of that.
Do you know where the deep roads... where in the deep roads this was?
No. That secretive bastard refused to tell me. I would ask and ask, but no. He used to say that one day, if I were compliant and didn't talk back at his wife, he would take me there and I could look around myself. Rotten, lying bastard. If I had his head in my hands now, I would squeeze it like a giant lemon. Squish.
Let's move on.
On then. It speaks.
I have more questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
You watch the village day and night for years?
I do not sleep, so yes. And I thank it for reminding me. Try to imagine, if it will, what it would be like to be surrounded by nothing but boring peasants, all oblivious to it.
Yes, that would be rather horrid.
And then there were the birds. A whole village full of pigeons and ravens and sparrows all perching on me day in and day out.
Ah yes, your bird thing.
It is not a thing. It is a perfectly reasonable reaction to being constantly pestered. I was helpless to react. Those foolish villagers would spread birdseed near me, drawing the birds, because they thought having birds perch on me was quaint. Quaint! If there hadn't been the occasional kind soul to scour me clean, I would...
Aww.
I don't care to discuss this anymore.
Okay. Is there anything else? I don't think so.
It doesn't have better things to do.
You don't seem to like humans much.
That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff or something.
Okay. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!